Yes. Good evening, everyone. So let's start the session. So, this week is all about writing. I am seeing each one of you as students. Some things you're doing, some things you're not doing. I understand that you have pressure of your own work, all those things. But you must realize that each activity has been designed because there's lot of importance for these activities, and this will help you when you are applying for a job. When you get into a job, this is really going to help you. Okay, just before your placements, you will not be able to cover all these things. So my suggestion for you would be, keep doing all these things so that you're geared up, really geared up, and you realize your potential. So let me just sort of go ahead with again your journey, then recap of the previous weeks, the important awards, main task of the week, code of honor, special concept of the week, and then speaking activities and Q&A sessions. Okay, we'll rush through these things. We don't want to spend too much time on it, but I still want to do this. Why do I want to do this? Because I need to remind you people, what is the goal that we have here, what is it that we want you to achieve. Okay, so in this now, Fauzia, I want you to just read this and you tell me, where are you in this ladder now, in this staircase, if we can call it. Where are you, and where exactly would you like to reach, and by when, what time? Let's go like that, so that this will help you to plan your future.
Yeah. First one is start. Second is confident speaker.
Mhm.
Third is impactful public speaker. Third
Mhm.
is get an internship or job.
Yeah.
The next is six-figure salary.
Hmm.
And next is leadership role.
Yeah. So where are you currently?
Now I'm in the stage of impactful public speaker
Mhm.
and in between of getting internship job. In this between I'm here.
Okay, okay. So have you done any public speaking events and all? Have you spoken in any places?
Yeah, in the startups programs I have
Ah,
spoken. I
okay.
have told about my project things and explained about them how it is useful and all those things.
So how many people were there? Audience?
Uh, More than 25, I think so.
Okay. So other than that, have you spoken anywhere else?
In the internship I was doing in Mu Sigma Pathshala. So in that also I have done one project and in there I have explained about my project.
Okay, okay, good. So that means you've already done couple of
Yeah.
events. You've spoken in some
Mm.
places, but I'm sure there is a lot of scope to improve. So when you
Yeah.
were speaking, were you hesitant? Were you nervous, or were you confident? How are you feeling?
So before I start, I'll get nervous by seeing everyone.
Hmm.
So once if I get the rhythm and everyone's attention, I'll continuously in the flow I'll tell and I'll forget that I was nervous in the first.
Okay, okay, then that's fine. Generally, see, anybody when they start speaking, even a seasoned speaker, as you can call them, people who are experts also, a little bit of getting jittery, feeling a little nervous, and just all those apprehensions, as you can call it, wherein you're
Yeah.
worried what may happen, how will the audience react, how will they respond. So that's fine. And what is your style of speaking? So, do you have it scripted fully? Do you write everything point by point, or you just have some notes with you and then with the help of slides you go ahead? What is your style of speaking?
So yeah. So first what I will do the PPT if I wanted to do. So I will do the PPT. So I will note down what all I need to tell. So I'll write the script. But when I take and go in front of everyone's script, it will be like seeing and telling everything like paper देख के पढ़ो.
Hmm.
I don't want that. So I'll keep the paper aside. What I know and how can I explain them in better way. So I'll use which language I know and which they are comfortable to understand. So
Hmm.
in the way I will explain them. So I don't use any paper or script. What I know, I will tell them.
Okay. Okay. Now, are you using stories in your presentation or in your speech whenever you're making your when you're talking elsewhere?
Stories I won't use, but small examples I will be using.
Okay. Fine. So now we'll go to who else is there in the meeting? I can't make out. Go ahead and speak. The next student.
Yeah, ma'am. Like my name is Murari.
Yeah. Go ahead, Murari. Where are you?
I am in between of like impactable public speaker and getting an internship or job.
So that means have you spoken in some places already?
Yeah, ma'am. Like I have done like some presentations in my classroom.
Okay. So both of you, Fauzia and Murari, have you gone through the presentation module, the video and the PDF and all that?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah. So make sure that you make a note of all those points and integrate all those things, because see, public speaking or presentation, or even see, for example, when I'm addressing a class here, one is preparation, the other thing is practice, practice, practice. And each time you make a presentation or when you speak in front of public, the audience will be different, the subject is different, the duration is different, there are so many different things. So it's like every time it's something fresh will be there, something new will be there. Then after you finish it, you'll be wondering, oh, how I should have done it, how can I improve upon what I'm doing. So these are things that you have to keep making notes after. If you've already made some presentation somewhere, then you should go back and reflect. How did it go? How did the people respond? How did the audience react? Could I have done better? Is there a better way of doing this whole thing? So I want you people to work on that. And with regards to public speaking, do you have any goals? This is what I want to do. For example, last batch we had one student who was saying, ma'am, I would like to be a TEDx speaker. I would like to give a talk in front of 2000 people, like that. Is there any goal that you people have, both of you?
So I will tell first.
Yeah.
So if I have any future plannings like doing any app or any project, if I wanted to explain in the bulk group, then I would like to try that.
Yeah. So basically that I understood, but is there any grand mission or any goal that you have? Okay, this is what I want to achieve. Or just basically you just want to become more confident and fluent. That's also fine. But what is the
Yeah,
goal that you have?
more confident and full fluent.
Okay. Murari?
Yeah, same. Like I want to speak more confidently and go with the flow.
Okay. So there's one more person in the group. Who else?
Yeah, ma'am, Vignesh.
Yeah, Vignesh. Sorry. Tell me, where are you currently on this staircase, and then where would you like to land?
Yes, ma'am, I'm currently around the first step, ma'am, confident speaker.
Okay. Okay.
So, ma'am, like I would like to be in the in in the step of that six-figure salary, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Good. Good. See, I'll tell you why you need to do such things, because mind is such that we tend to get distracted, we get bored of what we are doing, and then we lose focus. And sometimes you won't have the same kind of concentration and focus that you require. But when you start looking at your journey, your aspirations, your future life, what is it that I want to do? What is it that I want to achieve? Where do I want to land? Then what happens? You get a little bit more strength and focus and motivation to keep continuing. Because sometimes learning can be hard, it can be difficult. I wouldn't say, I mean, yeah, it's like watching a movie. It's not. So that is where we come into the picture. These sessions are guidance sessions plus motivation sessions wherein I'm bringing you on the right path, where you may get distracted here, a little bit here, a little bit there, and all that. And the course also is designed in such a way that we have so many different kinds of activities. We have activities on WhatsApp, we have recorded sessions, we have live sessions, we have everyday sessions that we have, do it in the night. So I want you to give your 100%. I don't say do all the activities 100%, but you give your 100%. Also focus on where you are on this ladder right now and what is important. For example, Friday GD is something that nobody should miss, because we talk about different topics each Friday, and people who are all experts also, they'll be learning for them. You may be an expert, but still there is new knowledge that you will get. You will understand how to tackle discussion, how to argue with the others, how to summarize what they are saying. There is so much. Friday GDs is something you mustn't miss at all. And impactful public speaker, I would say, I wouldn't call both of you have reached that, Fauzia and Murari. Good that you feel confident that you are there, because speaking in front of people is one, but impactful speaking is different. Impactful is where the audience are wowed. They look at you and they say, awesome, wow, you spoke really well. The point came across very well and you inspired us. And I go back home and I still remember what that person said. So that is impactful public speaker. I'm sure we are all a long way to go, but yes, I feel it's good that you feel you're already there. Okay, so let's just run through this quickly so that, okay, Murari, go ahead and read this.
Yeah. Recap of previous weeks. First week, self-discovery week, main task, complete life guide document.
Yeah,
Second week,
wait. So this life guide, I have been telling you again and again and again, it's not just doing it and finishing it. You know, that activity, you should do that activity itself again and again, because there is so much of reflection, there is so much of internal discovery. You're trying to discover yourself, you're trying to reflect on what you want in life. Because see, like maybe some of the things I keep repeating it for you. I am 52 now. I am blessed and I am lucky that I have found what I want to do in life, and I'm doing something I really enjoy doing. So this life guide is sort of to help you to understand what is it that I love to do, what is it that I want to achieve in life, what are my skills, what are my strengths, where should I work, what should I do, what should I work on. So that document is very important. I'm sure none of you have done it. Last batch was really good. They not only sent it or did it, they also shared it with us, saying that, ma'am, this is what I've created and we need help. We need your help to look at this and give your advice. So my suggestion to all of you is, if you have not done, anyone has done this life guide? You have to answer either yes, no, whatever. Go ahead, na, quickly. So,
No, ma'am.
So yeah, nobody has done it. Okay, then a powerful presentation. This also you can complete one presentation. It can be any topic that you are already learning in your college. It may be something connected to the subject somewhere you're already doing. I don't think any of you have done Pecha Kucha. Have you done Pecha Kucha? In last session,
No, I have.
huh?
In my college, I have done it.
You did a Pecha Kucha or you did only a presentation?
No, ma'am, Picha Kucha presentation I have done in PUC.
In?
PU, ma'am, Inter.
No, I'm talking about currently now in the course.
No.
because you're learn. You see, all these things, don't think if you've done one long back, that's the end of it. You share what you've done, Murari. Let's see. Even now, when you're speaking, I can see there are so many mistakes that you're doing. So, this kind of an exercise is absolutely, it's going to really help you. Then, writing success week, have you people done the stories? Even if it's a rough copy, if you have made a list of 5 stories, that's going to be very important. Your leadership story, your team building story, your problem solving story, all these things are going to be helpful in your interview, no? The stories means I'm not talking about your movie stories, your own personal anecdotes. Anybody has written this?
And there's a specific star method for these stories, for crafting these powerful stories.
Yeah, I did this last time, Kritika. The star method, I
Yeah,
did that.
yeah.
So, students, what I want you to do is take a screenshot of this if you want. Okay. Start looking at what is it that you can start working on because it's absolutely important. These are very useful because stories, even now, after so many times of practice, also people still keep wondering what should I say, how should I say, how long should it be, and all that. All these things only if you keep doing, you will get it. So, work on your stories.
And yeah, and you can use the simplest method, and it's more like most effective method. Your seniors also, like our previous batch students, have also used the star method technique, and it's a very specific, very easy. You can use it in during your interviews, during a presentation, even during talking. When you are talking to someone, you can just crisp your and in a professional setting, it's a very unique method. So make sure you use it.
Yeah. Okay, so email writing. If you write the mail, we can review it for you. You may think it's such a simple activity, but you don't realize that people make mistakes when they write an email. Okay, and people who have been placed in companies, we get complaint from the company later saying that what is this? These people don't know how to even write an email. So we've heard this from HR. Okay. So if you write that mail to us, we can review it for you. Then,
Yeah,
Kritika,
not only review, I think in one of the email we are giving you to like we are sending you to attach your resumes. So this way you are preparing your resume also. See, even if you are in your first year, second year, you must have some skills. If you have not analyzed it, take some time and take help from us. Right? We have given you the resume building document. Use it and make your resume and then attach like make it as an attachment. Because see, when you are attaching it, it will be first time for you guys, or maybe you forgot it. So see, it's a practice. It's a very actual practice and it's a very effective practice. So make sure you use you do these things. Why we are adding the slide of recap? Because we are making you remember, okay, you have to do these tasks. And like I really request like Fozia, Murari, and Vignesh, at least you three, by the end of this Friday, I think like we should get your emails. At least pick any one email and craft your content. Use Chat GPT if you want. Okay, but at least use it and send us emails.
we are
Yeah,
on 5th week, no, Kritika, now?
We are
We are on which week? Oh, impactful
So
writing week, actually.
Yeah, we are in seventh week, ma'am.
Yeah. So personal parenting also we discussed last time what all they have done, what they have not done. But I don't know if these three were there in the session. So what is the status currently with LinkedIn? All three of you, let me know, please. Each one of you.
yeah. I have updated my educational details, and I am going through section ad section.
Okay, and make sure you connect with Meera ma'am, Kanti ma'am, all your
Yeah,
mentors, all your,
yeah.
in fact, the batchmates. Okay,
Okay.
connect with them. Try to have some recommendation notes. Like, see, it's all about the networking thing, and we are doing online batches. So, see, it's your call. You have to put your foot forward and ask for the help or ask for advice.
And see,
Right?
LinkedIn is one thing you can build it only over a period of time. You will not get any instant results here. If you're in your final year now, you better start posting every day. You'll have to start sending messages to HR and all those things later. But as of now, just start posting something, then add people,
Yeah. Yes,
comment
ma'am.
on others. Now
Yes.
my post is coming every day. I am writing every day. Has anybody read? Have you written one comment there?
Yeah, add a comment, at least like it. Or if you are not, comfortable in posting your thing, we have given you the template also how to write a LinkedIn post, how to publish a LinkedIn post. Okay, if you're not comfortable, start with the one post per week, and then continue with the two posts per week. Like, so that way you can, and if you want review, you can ask Meera ma'am, you can ask me, Kanti ma'am, or anyone. Like, ki ma'am, please review my content. Is it good to go for posting and all? Because we have seen our students getting, leads, getting upfront job offers from HRs. So it's a, gold mine.
Absolutely. Don't waste that because it is free. You people don't realize it. You must pay importance to this. Then I will stop this. And now I want each one of you to tell me, okay, so what exactly you're going to do now? In these things, what are you going to focus on? And by the end of this week, what is it that you will complete? Yeah, go ahead, Fauzia. Tell me, what do you want to concentrate on? Which are the tasks you're going to play, planning to complete?
The LinkedIn profile that I will do it and publish one post and I'll share with you.
Yes, please. Yeah.
Yeah, and not only share with like teach mentors, you can share it in the group itself.
Yeah, sure.
Hey friends, I have published my post. Please like and comment so that, see, it will motivate the group also and you also. Like, see, people will view it, people will give you feedback, or you can ask the feedback from your batchmates itself, right? Please give me feedback, like that. See, it's your group, it's your batchmate, so you can connect with each one of you.
Yeah, Murari, what is your focus?
Yeah, like I want to optimize my LinkedIn and like I will go through the self discovery week one more time.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like I will do it like
Okay.
writing a email.
Yeah. Okay. And Vignesh?
Yeah, I like. I would like to create a formal presentation and write emails, ma'am.
Okay. See, stories also is very important. All important things only we've put here. I'm sure there is so much more that we can teach, but we've picked and we've chosen the most important things that you will require when you're applying for a job. So let me just reiterate these awards for you: Future Ready Champion Finisher Award, then Hall of Fame Award, Six Figure Salary Award. All these tasks, if you complete it, you will get this. And believe me, after the course is over, you will regret it, saying that, Array, I should have been a little bit more focused and done all these things. Okay. So, who wants to read this now?
Yeah, I can go.
Yeah, go ahead.
In fact, full writing bootcamp, day one, mastering the foundations of the professional writing. concepts, let's begin by understanding the basic of professional writing. Brevity.
Brevity.
Keep it short. Brevity. Yeah. Keep it short and simple. People are busy, so get straight to the point. Clarity. Make sure your ideas are easy to understand. Avoid using complex words or jargon. Tone. Use professional and polite tone, friendly but respectfully. Structure. Organize your writing in a neat way. Use headlines, subheadings, and bullet points to make it easy to flow.
Follow.
Um, Tips and strategies. Now, when we are writing for a platforms like LinkedIn or a blogs, you first your first job is to grab attention quickly. Here is how to do it. Hook. The very first line of your post or a blog, it should make readers curious to know more, like catch, question, or an interesting fact. Takeaways. These are the useful points or lessons your readers can learn from your post. Write them clearly so readers feel they are getting value. CTA, call to action. This is how guide your readers on what to do next. For example, ask them to comment, share their thoughts, or visit a link. Write it in write in at the end of your post or a blog. Today's task: write a LinkedIn post draft. Share a professional tip such as a career lessons or a productivity hack. Choose a blogging platform, WordPress, Medium, or a LinkedIn articles and explore its features for posting your blog.
Yeah. So both of you were thinking of writing for LinkedIn. So this will sort of give you an idea how to go about it. And also, you can use all those AI tools and all. But I don't know if you would have seen, even when you use ChatGPT, there are some people even with ChatGPT they can't write too well. Even without ChatGPT, people can write well. So giving the right kind of prompts, giving the right this one prompting is very important. So what my suggestion would be is, first write it down. Whatever thoughts you may have in your mind, you put that down, then ask ChatGPT to refine it. That way your it's going to be really original, it's not just simply ChatGPT. And then whatever you are trying to say, you know what they say, it's called the author's tone, like how we have written here. This tone is each person, like how we what do I say, like it may be dressing up or cooking. Each one of us, we do it uniquely, isn't it? I like some colors, the way I dress, the trinkets I wear, whether it's my bindi, my haircut. I have my own way of doing things. When I cook, my style of cooking is different. So that way, writing also, there is a tone for the author. Each person writes differently, so it should be your writing. If you just simply use ChatGPT, if you use some AI tool, then it won't become your writing. You have to first write it down, gather all your thoughts, and then ask the AI prompt, why don't you refine it for me, why don't you do it this way, why don't you ultimately, because it's all about your thoughts. You have to put it down and then use the tools. Okay, Fauzia, go ahead, read this.
Special concept of this week: writing with influence framework. This framework will help students understand how to craft content that not only informs but also persuades,
Persuades.
persuades, inspires, and positions them as experts.
Yeah. Mm.
How to follow this framework?
Mm.
The influence triangle balance clarity, emotions, and authority in writing.
Yeah.
4C method ensure content is clear, conscious, compelling, and credible.
Yeah, it is concise.
Physiology,
Concise means short and
con-
crisp. Concise.
physiology of influence, leverage storytelling, reliability, and call to action for impact. Real world practice. Daily writing tasks with personalized feedback for refinement.
Yeah. So the first three, whatever you can, the first two, especially the influence triangle or the 4C method, you can choose any one of those. That will help you to structure when you're writing. Okay, what is it that I should use? How should I plan my writing? That will help you, and of course, lot of practice only will help you to improve. Yeah. Vignesh.
Yes, ma'am. Our special tip. It's a 10-minute daily writing habit challenge. Why it's impactful. Writing consistently helps improve clarity, confidence, and creativity. How it works. Set a timer. Write for 10 minutes every day without overthinking. Choose a theme. Topics could include personal stories, reflections, problem solving insights, or industry trends. Analyze and improve. Encourage students to review their writing, identify patterns, and refine their style over time. Bonus. Use AI tools or peer feedback to make small improvements daily.
Yeah. See, what happens, when there are some people who do really well in interviews, they stand out, they get excellent job offers. Why? Why? It's not just about marks, okay? Marks is also important, but on the other hand, when they are talking, there is so much of weightage in what they speak, there is so much of thought in it, and all that. How can that happen? That is only with practice of all these things. So when you write, when you start writing, you may have done some project, you may have become a leader somewhere, where you may have done some team building activity, but you will not remember all these things if you don't document it. So you should keep writing on a regular basis. So the first thing what we have said is, what is that one point I wanted to say? Without overthinking. That's a very crucial thing. Write for 10 minutes every day without overthinking. So, nobody is asking you to write one perfect essay wherein it is the beginning is correct, the ending is correct, and everything, the grammar is correct, spelling is correct. No, we're not asking you to do that. You just simply write. Take a book and write for 10 minutes. Then, afterwards, when you go back and look at that those pages, you will remember some things in your life that you may have forgotten altogether. Okay, these are the things that these are like gems that in those, whatever, every day you keep writing, there'll be some small things that you can pick up and build a story for your interviews. Okay, because it's all about standing out in interviews. It's not just simply like a parrot speaking, yeah, I did this project, I did that, I've done this, I've got so much marks. No, you should be able to speak very beautifully, and you should be able to remember all those things. So this kind of activities will help you for that. Okay, so Fauzia, go ahead and read this. You there, Fauzia?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah, go ahead and read this.
One sec. Code of honor. Future ready. Hub community. Trust yourself. Believe that you are a good enough. Have faith in your abilities and avoid self doubts. Second is
Hey,
trust and process.
1 minute, 1 minute. See, I'm not at all happy with the way you people read, each one of you, okay? So you may feel, what is this, like small kids, they're making us read, you may feel. But you know how many mistakes you people make when you're reading? There is no A there, you will put an A. There is no yes there, you will put an S. Or sometimes there is an S, you read. So I want you to pay attention closely to the words and read it beautifully. Go ahead and do it now. I don't want any mistakes.
Okay. Trust yourself. Believe that you are a good enough.
Where is
Have
A?
faith
Where is
in
A? You're saying believe that you are A good enough. Where is A? There's no A there.
Okay, okay.
Isn't it?
Trust
See,
yourself.
I'll tell you why it's important, because what you read here, that's exactly the way you speak. You're putting an A where you
Okay.
shouldn't put an A. That's a grammatical error. That's not the way you should speak. So, if you pay attention here when you're reading, you will speak better. Go ahead, read again.
Trust yourself. Believe that you're good enough. Have faith in your abilities and avoid self doubt. Trust the process. Follow the system and the guide provided.
Guidance. What is that?
Guidance, yeah. Respect others. Be kind and considerate to communicate members.
Ah,
Allotted clear
what members?
community member.
Huh?
Community member.
Ah,
Member. Allotted clarity coaches and English buddies.
hmm.
Respect the groups. Keep our space clean.
No,
Uh,
no. Go back.
keep our space clean.
No.
Keep our spaces clean.
Ah, read it again.
Huh. Avoid spamming, promotions, or forwarding unnecessary messages. Be a lifelong learner. Keep learning, applying, and growing. Trust transformation comes
No,
from
no. What is that?
true. Yeah, yeah.
Ah,
True transformation comes from continuous effort. Let's create a
continuous?
positive
Continuous?
effort.
Ah, yeah,
Let's create a positive and supportive learning environment together.
yeah. So, believe me, this is important, because somewhere you go and read something, and if you make mistakes like that, it won't look good. Yeah, Murari, read this. Even you make a lot of mistakes when you're reading.
Okay. Reminder. Exclusive for 1 year. Wednesday live sessions, Friday GD sessions, monthly special expert sessions, exclusive for 90 days. Week clarity coaches
What?
sessions,
No, what is that?
weekly clarity coaches session,
Hmm.
weekly English buddy session.
Hmm.
Internship is a internship is open in Asha
Hmm.
for all dedicated students.
No.
Gain
Say it.
experience in
For all?
for all the
Ah.
dedicated students.
Ah.
Gain experience in real-time projects, social work, fundraising, content creating, graphic designing, video editing, marketing, administration.
Yeah. So, who has signed up for Asha internship? None of you? Anybody has signed up?
No, ma'am.
So,
No,
do you want internships? You've done some internships. I don't know what is your situation. So, if you require internships, kindly reach out to us. Okay. Okay. Now, just before we close the session, I want each one of you to talk about one story in your life. It may be team building, it may be leadership, it may be problem solving, it may be anything that later you can use it in interviews. I'll give you 5 minutes to think of one incident, story, whatever, and tell me now that you can use in interviews. I'll give you exactly 5 minutes. Think over it. If you want, write it down, make a note of points. Let's see how beautifully you can speak. You people, you're saying I've done presentations, I've spoken in front of people, I've done this, I've done that. Let's see how beautiful you can speak. Okay, who is ready? You need more time?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, go ahead, switch on your camera and speak.
Yeah, like I want to tell about like problem solving.
Okay.
In my college, like we are doing every weekends, there is a lab for us, man, where we practice some programs in our lab, where we write like we note it down in our book and we take and go to our lab and like we practice in a computer, where my friends and like we while typing in a computer like we make some minor mistakes, like where the like we should put a dot or like we should be put double inverted comma, like there is minor mistakes where I can debug, and like I am more interested in debugging.
So did it like sound like a story, Murari?
Sorry, man.
Did it sound like a story? I said, especially.
Yeah.
Hmm?
No,
No, what did you say just now? That you like to do and you go and do it. That's
like
all you
we,
said?
yeah,
I want an incident. You have to see, was this interesting what you said? This piece of
yeah,
information, well, we'll do it this way. Now, I want Fauzia and Vignesh to review what he said. Give your feedback. Go ahead, Fauzia.
He told that he will write the programs in the manual. He will copy from the manual to the observation book. So he and with his team he go to the lab
No, 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 no.
and
I don't want you to summarize. I want you to give
so
feedback.
feedback.
Hmm.
Yeah, you told to tell the story. He told what he do actually. His part he told in the story. He did not tell the teamwork.
No, it's not about the teamwork. I'm not talking about. It's not. It's more about. Was it interesting? Was it highlighting his skills? Why are you telling this story, Murari, in the interview? Tell me. What is the reason? If you talk about this, why are you telling this to the interviewer?
like I have depth knowledge in about like any programming language, or like I have
Yeah.
more
So you
like
want to impress him, isn't it?
yeah, man.
Huh. So what you should do? You should talk about some incident. So we keep going to the lab on a regular basis. One day there was with this issue, there was some bug, and nobody knew how to handle it. And I went forward, and I was successful in debugging it. And our professor appreciated me for that. I love to do these things. So something like that, if you tell it properly, like a proper story, then oh, okay, fine. Instead of just simply saying, oh, I am problem, so I do problem solving, I'm very good at that. No, you're not. You instead of telling like that, if you say through an incident, so if you narrate it through a story, then oh, okay, fine. That sounds interesting. Oh, it sounds real. Is what we are trying to say here. But so you don't know how to tell a story. Now I want you to practice properly in the next session, or you can send an audio to me to it can be the same topic, or you can take another topic and send it across. Okay, Fauzia, go ahead and talk about your story.
So yeah. Hmm. Me and my team went to the project review. And before project review, we were having a project selections. In that, me and my team presented the project and each work we have divided for them, everyone. So after the presentation completed, the judges were started to asking questions like, why do you use this? Why we want in India? Why it is only implemented in other countries? Why it is not implemented in this country? So my friends were struggling for answering. So from the PPT, in the PPT it was having answers, but they were asking us to tell. So I took the same points from the PPT and I told them. So they were like, okay. and again in the second giving report, like project review at that time. So at that time, when we took the project report to the our mentor, and she told that the typing mistakes we have very much in the typing, like we have not used capital letters, so many things they were missing, and unnecessary pictures were added in the report. So my friends were not aware of doing in MS Word and all those things. So I took that responsibility and I completed all the work in one day and submitted the report in the next day. So she was like, okay, this is good, and she was impressed by our report, and she approved our project. Yeah,
Okay. Okay, not bad. So, what are you trying to tell here? What do you want to impress upon them? Talking about what?
if any question arises, I can answer them, or I can give my feedback at the time.
Hmm. Okay. So
And another thing
that means
is,
you can say you have
yeah,
presence of mind, or
mm,
you're able to tackle questions. Okay, fine then.
yeah, ma'am.
So you have to be very careful. See, two places the way you were talking is my friends could not do, I did. Then somewhere else they were not, they had not pointed. So you should be very careful. It's not about pointing out
Mm,
their mistakes. It's
yeah,
about
yeah, okay, ma'am.
how you did your work better. Okay. So
Mm,
because everywhere they'll be judging you. What kind of a person are you? So if they were making mistakes, then only you did everything properly. They didn't do, means that means you're not a team player, isn't
mm,
it? You didn't work properly as a team. So be very careful how you will place the story, how you will tell the story, what you will highlight. They were unable to do it, but I went forward and I helped them and we could complete the project. I took the lead. They were struggling, so I thought I should help this so like that. It's not about they were not doing, they didn't do, they could not do. No. So very careful how you put your sentences, okay? But good attempt, you can still do a better job. So, and you're also trying to tell two things there. First you said one thing about you speaking immediately in during the people. The second thing about some mistakes that they have done. You're trying to tell too many things. No, only one thing which
mm.
they will remember at the end of it. That last sentence that you're going to say, that whatever you did, it helped you to get the project or whatever, like that. That is that statement, last statement is important.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, Vignesh, go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. So, so one day I was asked to give a presentation about my internship experience. On the day of presentation, I was not feeling well, and also apart from that, I usually have a stammering issue, which makes it difficult for me to speak in front of people. So, so despite these issues, I had to provide my experience of that internship. So my task was to give the presentation in a very clear and organized manner. Though uh, I knew that it would be difficult for me to see the presentation. I had to do that. So for this, I spent some extra time preparing for it, and also I practiced my speech of the presentation over and over again, so that I could manage the whatever issues I have with my speaking. Uh, and during presentation, I did stammer several times, but I didn't let it stop me from continuing the presentation. Uh, 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 I did several things to control my stammering, like taking pause and taking deep breaths, and somehow I just succeeded and completed, succeeded in giving the presentation. So like despite all these challenges, I completed it. And after the end of the presentation, my lecturers and classmates recognized the effort I put in, and they applauded for me my courage and perseverance. So, like the lecturer also uh, praised my dedication and determination in overcoming my difficulties and problems. So, like it was a huge confidence booster for me at that time, and something I learned from it that so sometimes the effort you put matters more than the result you get.
Yeah. Good attempt, Vignesh. So, what I want to suggest for you is take some pauses when you're speaking so that the stammering is less, number one. And number two is it doesn't have to be so lengthy. It doesn't have to be so lengthy. And also remember, people don't have patience, and also because of your stammering, you will take a longer time to say. So keep it crisp. Keep it crisp. It doesn't have to be lengthy. It can be short and sweet, but good effort. Good effort. And I am glad that you are trying. And this problem that you have, it should not stop you from doing anything. It should not lower your confidence. It should not dissuade you from doing anything. Excellent. Go ahead. And I liked it that your teachers and everybody appreciated. Hats off. Very good.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. So that's it, guys, for the week. Please go ahead and do the sessions, the assignments that we were discussing. Okay. So see you then. Adaya. Call us. So that's it, guys. See you.